Panther just needs to fire through the smoke and not charge into the smoke. Come on. Simple stuff. Hey guys, remember to like, subscribe if you enjoy the video, and hey, go one step further, become a channel member. Any support you guys give is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the video. Hello everyone, I'm Greyshot17, and today I'm covering a 4v4 in everyone's favorite map, Rapido River Valley. Absolutely, if you go to all of the, anywhere on the CoH3 Reddit, you'll see this map is constantly voted as the best CoH3 map. Absolutely. I'm not BSing you right now. Definitely not. But who is playing on this great map? Well, we got ourselves on the Axis side, Deadshot. Fun fact, that was going to be my original name on Xbox. But it was essentially me and my brother deciding that, and then I mentioned one, we're not good at FPS, so let's not do that. Two, that's a really common name, so let's pick something less common. Greyshot it was then. Incinerator, we got ourselves CSZ and Skinny. Versing, we got Nobe, we got ourselves Tongue Sahir, so I'll just say Tongue. Oh god, Tralalero? Sure. Tralalero, why not? And also we got Goon Max. God damn it. Is this Ace secretly in disguise for Goon Maxing? Well, let's see. Goon Maxing. He's going with Royal Engineers, the infantry section, Royal Engineers, Riflemen. Oh, a sniper early on for Knob over here. I'll just say blue. God damn it. Germans, again, we have 3 Verbach and a Doc. Similar to what we saw in the last game I covered. But interesting. Royal Engineer. Oh, sorry. Royal Engineers are just pulverized. Oh my god. Well, there goes that squad. Alright. Goon Maxing seems to be indeed maxing his goon potential as he just guns down that poor Doc unit. Palm Grenadiers die in the river. And potentially also his hopes and dreams with it. As we can see, Incinerator is being forced back. There is one squad I would say wants to pull back because it is very low. He might, well, no, he's gonna get down too much. 2 squads down! Man, Goon Maxing is absolutely on top of things. God damn, he is just absolutely pulverizing Incinerator. There will be nothing left to incinerate, or there will be tons of bodies to incinerate, being all the dead men the Incinerator keeps throwing at him. British forces continue the attack, going for the 10 munition point, which is very good. That being said, his allies are doing better. Right now, the MG is kind of watching over this area. We have defenses going along this sector. There is some grenadiers as well slowly coming on in. We already have caches, by the way. CSZ has built tons of caches. We got Muni cache, we got a fuel cache, and potentially a third one. Maybe, we'll see. But he doesn't have that much of an army, just 2 stationary MGs kind of guarding more of the northern area. It is delaying and stopping the Americans, which is slowly bringing up a sniper. And again, the scout unit could have helped if he would have smoked. But alas, that did not happen. The MG seems to be holding him back. The bodies are in the river. They're not going to burn well. You want fair play. Another MG coming on in, so 2 MGs against 1. The MG should hold the line. So CSC should hold. And, you know, helping your team. I mean, look, this back area, as much as you could criticize him bring caches this early, especially for losing map control, as we're currently seeing, like, Goon Maxing is putting down a cache on the river. That's how confident this man is. But he has infantry section to back up his force. Actually, 3 squads going to be coming on in. Royal Engineers are grabbing this point, which is potentially going to cut off this sector. I don't think that the allies can push up further to get the other one over here. But it is a potential for a cutoff, so something to keep in mind. Alright. German forces, though, are watching over the victory point, getting that back and over the river. They still hold at least 1 fuel point. Germans are at 21 fuel. Allies are at 28. We have the Americans going air support. And the second squad, I don't know what they're going. Maybe he hasn't... Oh, infantry support center. Okay, and getting tons of... Alright. You getting bazookas now? Alright, he's getting bazookas now. Meanwhile, we got ourselves the British. Tralalero doing the best he can, but his Royal Engineers are being forced back. He is bringing up some heavy mortars, so we know he went Indian artillery. Okay. We also got, I think the British went heavy armor. We got armored, and then Good Maxing is, oh, sorry, yeah, he was heavy armor. Wrong guy. Oh, special operations. Okay, so a pretty good mix. Germans have gone with breakthrough. We got mechanized. The dock player has gone with, wait, sorry, wrong thing. Armored support and Deadshot terror. So again, another good selection, I would say. Speaking of Deadshot, he's coming over. He's trying to clear out the British forces, being real pesky in the south. One squad is retreating. He might lose it here thanks to a flamethrower hit. Excellent kill. Finally, Good Maxing is no longer maxing at his fullest potential. Infantry section are trying to hold back the Grenadiers, but loses another squad. How the things have turned for the man who goons. But he is being forced back down the hill. Building that cache may have been a short little victory, because as soon as the Germans get enough forces, I feel like that thing is going to die. But how long will that be? A minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes? However long it takes, that's how the fuel that currently the Allies are getting extra thanks to that cache. So we'll see how long that pays off. Grenadiers are trying to push up against the remaining Allied forces. Tralalero and Tongue are doing the best they can. Tongue, by the way, has a good rifleman selection and already got himself a Chaffee. At 6 minutes, you're getting a Chaffee? Wow, okay. Damn, I mean, that will absolutely stop a lot of German armor from rolling on in and really just thinking it's the, you know, the biggest win, or it's the top dog. Chaffee is not the best against infantry. It's really not, but what it can do is have good speed and chase down any light armor the Germans could potentially throw. Being, you know, an 8 rad, your pesky flakverling, stuff like that. Bunker, though, is holding back the infantry, so Tongue's forces will pull back there. And Tongue did go armored battle groups, so I believe he went armored, and I believe he also went with air support, so he could bomb his strategic positions and then use the decrease in population and manpower for his armor to really beef up his armored group without while saving some of his manpower that he gets. So not a bad combo. I personally really like that combo. I think it's a really good tactic. But tactically speaking, it's been a minute and a half, and the Germans have yet to push into the river, but they are close. British will need to do something, but right now he's pumping out not 1, not 2, not 3, but now he has 4 infantry section. So Good Maxing is trying to use his, well, potential max infantry potential to counterattack and just overwhelm. But it's going to be too little too late, as Palm Grenadiers and the MG will kill it after about 2 minutes of that position being open. So glad he eventually got there. All right. So something to keep in mind is we have additional caches going down for the Germans. So they are really trying to do their best and keep get additional resources for the long-term fight. This map, as much BS I said in the beginning, the one thing I can... Oh, nice strike. Stops the Palm Grenadiers from pushing on in and taking it. So again, at least the Allies are still getting additional fuel. What I will say about this map is, and I could be wrong, but I am 99% sure that it is consistently having the longest matches in CoH3. So that's the one thing I like about this map, is you do get longer matches in this game. What? Wait, I'm sorry. Why are you putting down a Oh my god. Yes, that's gonna stop. If he even starts building it and they just shoot it, it's gonna die and he's gonna lose all those resources. And remember, he went armored, so it's not cheap. Alright, well, infantry section, not infantry section, engineers die. To that, infantry section did move on up and take out the MG. Chaffee as well moving on in, thanks to Tongue, who's already building a forward retreat point. I'm assuming here, right? Yep. Chaffee is going deep, going for the mortar half-track, maybe? Really? He's detecting armor, and again, he found it. So his deep dive, it seems to be... Oh, wait, he missed this first shot. Rip. I mean, there's nothing they can really do to stop the Chaffee from killing it. And the Chaffee has some solid speed, so it can keep up with it as long as it doesn't miss. There it goes. Infantry section continue to hold that sector. Right now, there's a lot of British forces. Polton AA gun and a medical truck all here. Again, you want to maybe have some sort of AA for the Allies, because again, you don't want to deal with German planes, the Stukas, etc. from constantly loitering your men. Same thing with the Germans, a flak. At least it's some sort of AA. Up north, we have a little bit of a push, thanks to Skinny taking the victory point, which will absolutely help because the Allies have about 70-point lead, but the MG will prevent them from... Probably, they'll decap it, but not capture it, if I have to say. German forces up north are just locking things down. Man, that dock player has nothing. I would hate to be Incinerator right now. He is just losing everything. He has one squad left. He lost his support gun. Base MGs are firing on the Chaffee, which do nothing, but it is funny to just see all the pinging shots on the armor. Palm Grenadiers can throw an AT grenade, but that's about it. And yeah, the entire left side of the map is completely open. Goon is about to push on in and launch an offensive behind German lines. There's an MG bunker being built, but there's a small window where he can do damage, and right now he just kills... Wait, a 1919, so the Allies lost an MG, and the British just killed it, so maybe they can get that back. Another MG being set up. And it looks like the FG section finally get hit by a suppressive fire and are forced back. Flak is neutralized, and also the MG could be killed here. Chaffee seems to be doing a lot of really good work. Great job on Tongue for managing to exploit the weak points in the Axis lines and kill some very valuable piece of equipment. Could have gone for 2, would have probably gone for 2, honestly, because there isn't really much there to respond. But don't worry, it looks like Incinerator does have the manpower. It was saving it up for some damn reason, and now is pumping out a bunch of Pleb Grenadiers. To be fair, if he really wants to boost these, veteran squad leaders, always get them. I cannot stress how good Pleb Grenadiers are with veteran squad leaders and their MG34. They are a very solid fighting force, and can absolutely go toe-to-toe with some of the best frontline infantry that you initially get. Even up against Americans with bars or infantry section with those rifles. Meanwhile, it looks like we have an artillery strike here. Oh, sorry, an airstrike coming on in. Nice dive bomb strike. Does not neutralize the MG. MG takes the shot. That man took a bomb to the face and lived. Bravo. Mortar fire, trying to do a little damage, but really not that much. The best spot the Germans have right now is in the far north. All thanks to CSZ. He was doing a good job with defense. Plenty of... I'm sorry. Oh, he has the motorcycle team for reconning. Looks like this gentleman is... I don't know what Blue is getting. This is like a weird selection of men. Because usually... Okay, to be absolutely fair for me, if I do something different, I'll do like scout units and bazooka men. And then I'll reinforce with paratroopers, right? That's one. Essentially, the idea is you don't go riflemen so you can get other things. And going infantry support gives you the captain and cheaper infantry. So it allows you to get a bunch of cheaper infantry and then focus on something else, right? But what the hell is this? This is just one of everything. Jack of all trades, literally the benefit of none. Sniper is, I guess, providing sight, but I think they know there's a sniper there, and the Stug spots it and will attempt to murder it. He doesn't have the... Oh, wait, he does have the pintle. Sniper is close. Stug, I don't know what the hell was doing. Pathfinding to the worst degree. And yeah, Germans might be able to capture that fuel, which would be a small win for the Axis right now, because they are down like 15 fuel compared to the Allies. They have more munitions. I'll give credit. They have more muni. But, yeah, they need something else. MGs are suppressing the frontline infantry. Mortar could try to assist, but the German mortars, both of them are moving on up. Yeah, I don't know why the Stug reversed, I'm going to be honest. We have a incendiary strike coming on in, but the Allies are in full retreat, and Blue is just gone. Yeah, fire came on in. Axis will take over the fuel and put greater pressure on the Axis. Something just happened here. Was that a rifle grenade? I don't... Normal grenade? Oh, mortar, howitzer, something. Grenadiers' bodies went flying, and now Skinny is truly losing weight because he just lost all of his grenadiers. So the weight of his army has gone down significantly. Stug is trying his best, but unfortunately, the Goon has brought up not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 infantry section, all with Brens. This man is packing heat, not against armor. It's not going to do anything against armor unless you get some AT grenades in. But if you verse infantry, this is a lot of firepower hitting one precise spot. Now, we know at least the Axis do have a V1 strike, so they could maybe neutralize it that way. Nebelwerfer or something along those lines. I think I hear it in the distance. Yeah, there's at least one Nebelwerfer. Oh, look at all the AT grenades! Bring the Stug down significantly, but a counterattack coming in thanks to Deadshot doing his absolute best to drive the British off their side. Luckily, they didn't grab that manpower point. Hold on. Maybe they can get one kill here. And again, oh, nice hit with the support gun. Knocks out a single squad. Again, pull back one squad and then keep the rest there to hold the front is the idea. Double Poltons? All right. This is not what I expected, but let's see how the double Polton counteroffensive will do. They're repairing, and they're holding back the Grenadiers with AA fire. This one's focused squarely on planes, so he's not shooting. And now we have a Crusader moving on in with Rifleman support. This looks like the Allies are combining everything they have to try to break the Germans at this position. Grenadiers are destroyed, but the MGs are now suppressing the Riflemen. Without infantry support, I don't know how long this Crusader can realistically stay on the front. Stu coming on in. There's so many pack guns. I think... Oh, Poltons have moved in, but they are dying to fire and artillery. Both Poltons are down. And yeah, it is it is a net loss for the Allies for that offensive. Panzer III moving on as well. Nebelwerfer kills the Crusader, and all the Allied armor is defeated. There's a AT gun here trying to hold back the Stug, but Panzer III and Palm Grenadiers are launching an offensive. MG is trying to hold, but infantry has broken it, though very weak. Sherman on the field, and that's not just any Sherman, that is an easy 8. Guns down the Palm Grenadiers. Dock forces have took heavy losses themselves. Both sides. Oh, good arty strike with the Indian artillery. Breaks that Palm Grenadier in half and kills it. Just shredding it. And the counteroffensive just absolutely fell in the face of the Germans. Oh my god. Incinerator once again losing everything. And this time he doesn't have a ton of reserves. Although, again, there's a lot of dead carcasses. Maybe, you know, salvage for either side, if possible. Oh wait, no, the Americans don't have mechanized. I guess they could get a recovery vehicle. But it looks like he hasn't gotten that yet. But we'll see. The air squad is taking the point. Looks like we got ourselves Deadshot moving back in. But there's a lot of artillery. Oh my god, how many? Oh, you have 3. He has 3 of those Indian artillery pieces. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine. Just bomb the, you know, the enemy to death. That's cool. But again, that's a lot of Indian artillery that could absolutely pulverize the German lines and stop blobs in their place. Plus, we got not 1, not 2. We got, I'm sorry, is it 3? 3 Indian artillery pieces being on the field. But that's closest to the front, and a Stuka or Nebelwerfer shots could counterattack. Matilda also on the front. But also what I'm seeing here is just so many Allied units. There's not much action here. The Axis are just letting the Allies get the extra fuel here without contesting it at all. That's a bit of a loss. Up north, again, I will give credit to CSZ. He's managed to keep Blue back, and he's got the fuel. So he's actually done a really good job at helping out his ally. Or helping out his allies in general. At least keeping the pressure squarely on the Allied side of the map, where the Allies seem to be focusing everything on this victory point. Because if they keep the victory point under their control, they can win the game with victory points overall and slowly wear down the Axis. We know the Americans can call in airstrikes. Actually, we have caches going down, so that way they can hopefully get some more resources and continue up the getting more armor, as we see here with another Easy 8. But also getting more, you know, airstrikes among other stuff. Another Matilda coming on in. Matilda's, again, good against infantry. Not so much against armor. But it's fine. So long as they can take hits and he has something. Really, right now is just all this artillery. That's the biggest issue I see, is all this artillery just pounding the Axis positions. This could be a huge issue for the Axis trying to, you know, counterattack and just being bombed to smithereens, as we see here with the support gun going down. We have an offensive going through. Matilda breaking through, killing the 1 MG that was trying to stop all this infantry section. This line is now open. A Stug pushing deep behind the lines kills the infantry section. Oh! V1 comes on in, actually kills one of the artillery units, but the Easy 8 is going to make quick work of the Stug. Nice idea of an attack, but these units, I hope he knows, are essentially meant to die. Also, please retreat them. Incinerator, you have not retreated at all. Please retreat. I beg of you. Alright. Looks like that was not the case. Infantry section are throwing all the AT grenades, but they are burning. Nebwerfer is firing at the other artillery pieces in the front line units. Looks like they missed for the most part. Infantry section going deeper. That retreat path is going to be very costly for some of these men. Fire hits them, but looks like the way out's okay. Matilda, one was lost thanks to the Stoogs, but the other one is backing on up. Infantry section do make it out, though. Oh, actually, all 4 squads make it out. Okay. Grenadiers pushing back in. Small counterattack up north. Looks like, blue is finally hitting CSZ and might be actually able to force him back. Please retreat, or is there pathfinding issues and he's just stuck? I don't know what, but red, you have... Oh, he had to move units south, so he had to move reserves. Wait, you have 3 goddamn mortars? Why? I mean, sure, why not? This man is going heavy already. 4! I'm sorry, he has 4 mortars. I just realized that. 4 mortars and 2 Nebelwerfers. Why? God. When someone told him you have to win this game with artillery, he didn't understand what type of artillery. Yeah, mortars are good, but 4 mortars is a bit much. Especially when the enemy has heavy artillery. Well, at the very least, still holding the fuel. And even though the Allies retook that fuel, he's at least holding something and maybe get a quick kill on the scout. Okay. But Noob still has, thanks to the infantry support most likely, I'm assuming he has the unlocks. He's not doing too bad with his manpower that he has in the bank, so he can take some losses. Artillery just neutralized the MG, goddamn. Easy 8s on standby, we have that in a recover vehicle, so we do have... Oh! Is he salvaging, or is he... Yeah, he's salvaging the armor. It makes sense. That way he can get another Easy 8 rather than a Panzer 3. You get the superior armor out. Alright, artillery is still being made. We have a 3rd one going down, so again... looks like, what's his name? Tralalero is really just going with that arty spam, but doing it. Oh, 4 arty units. Goddamn. Bunker is about to be destroyed. Germans trying the best they can with Nebelwerfers, all thanks to Deadshot over here. Nebelwerfers hitting the front, hurting the Easy 8s a bit. Stu cannot fight 2 Easy 8s and will need to back on up. There is a pack on here, so if these Easy 8s do push on up, they could face a little bit more pressure. But again, oh wait, hold on. A Stug offensive, not what I expected, is launching against the Hellcat. One is driving further into a bazooka team. The other one is hitting the Hellcat. This one's going to get a rear shot on the Stug, kill it. I am questioning my sanity with this play. Why are you diving in with a tank destroyer? I mean, to be fair, he is winning, but he killed the Hellcat. But like, why would you push in that way with no infantry support at all? Smoke is dropped, cool, but one more shot from anything will kill that Stug. And again, it's rear armor, so it's a higher chance to not bounce. And fun fact, it did not bounce. It hit the Stug and killed it. Do you have more reserves, CSC, or are you doing that to get more of a... Yeah, I don't know what his plan was. He doesn't have a King Tiger coming out or anything like that. Like, that's my idea, is like, all right, get rid of the Stugs, get something bigger. But no, you don't have that. The Germans honestly don't have much left. I am kind of shocked at this point. There are a couple Panzer IVs the Germans have to throw. Good Nebelwerfer strike. Oh, we have a Panther. Okay, that's something. But again, the biggest issue right now is the amount of Allied vehicles, which we have 3 Easy 8s, and Allied artillery, which we have 4 artillery pieces. Like, it's a lot. And the Nebelwerfers are trying their best, but they're not hitting back here. Where's that one? Oh, and yeah, and they haven't mined up this sector. Like, mines or something to stop the British constant offensive along the flank would really help. But here comes a dual offensive, thanks to a Black Prince and multiple Easy 8s killing 1 Panzer IV. 2nd Panzer IV makes it out. Panther and Stug now have to hold the line somehow against all this armor. Shot bounces. Artillery. Oh my god! Okay, I think they held off the offensive. Multiple Easy 8s are down. the remaining allied armor is pulling back, and the infantry section are launching all their rifle grenades. Why rifle grenades against the Panther? That was a V1 strike they absolutely needed. Again, Matilda, the 2 Easy 8s were destroyed. Black Prince could also perish if Goon is not careful, and I don't think he is careful. Here we go. He gets Fausted. Panther is a bit, damaged, but not too bad. Easy 8's getting quickly healed. They're going to need something to come on in. Fire is keeping the infantry support at bay with coming down on the AT gun and the MG. Artillery, thanks to the Indian artillery, among other stuff, is trying to help. Panther just needs to fire through the smoke and not charge into the smoke. Come on. Simple stuff. One more shot would do it. Although, hold on, Black Prince could kill it. No bounce, Black Prince puts it down. And unless artillery comes on in, hold on, no, Pack Gun gets the final shot and kills the Black Prince. Alright. Black Prince is down, so is the Panther at least, so that would... I'd still say Allies lost a ton in that fight. Again, trying to heal up the Easy 8s. British forces, still has now 5 artillery pieces. Alright, so he's pretty much out of the game. Goon maxing doesn't have any armor left. He still has his infantry. We still have a decent amount of riflemen from Tongue, as well as at least 2 Easy 8s on the field. Riflemen are pushing on up. They've actually grabbed some British weapons, so grab that MG. Again, it's a constant fight right now over here. This man has 1 palm grenadier. I feel like Incinerator... I can't wait to see his overall level, because it cannot be that high. If it's higher than 1,000, I'll be shocked, because he's literally just sending in men to the meat grinder. Good dive bombing strike on the Panzer IV. Alas, he needed 2 strikes in order to kill that Panzer IV. Artillery is pounding the front. Zeroing seems to be doing work and actually kills one of the rifleman squads. Bunker is going down. They'll keep holding that victory point. Again, right now, strategically, the Allies are winning. They took heavy losses, but they are winning. Thanks to, in part, the fact that they are holding the victory point and putting pressure on the Axis by just their total VPs. If the Axis don't do something soon, they'll lose the war. Not through any tactical wins, but strategically, the Allies holding the vital spots on the map they need to. All right. So Easy 8s are pushing on up. I'm watching that recovery vehicle because it could go for the Black Prince. Tongue has the manpower, thanks in part to, his armor saving quite a bit on that front. And really, I'm assuming not relying on his infantry too much. Is he actually going to go for the Black Prince? Oh, is he scrapping it or taking it? Oh, he's taking it. This man is recovering the Black Prince for the Americans. All right. Nice shot with the Easy 8 on that infantry. Vet 3 Easy 8 and might be taken out by a Pack Gun here. Hold on. Pack Gun fires. Does put down the Easy 8. 1 remaining. Losing some veterancy. Air support. Trying to kill that Palm Grenadier that's trying to salvage whatever it can. I give credit where credit's due there, but, come on, man. Oh, wait, what happened to Red? Strafe might kill it. Super low, it's probably has 1 health remaining. Allied forces, will... Dropping smoke, thanks to the Brits. So, at the very least, it looks like, Tralalero is working with Tongue, and at least helping him get that Black Prince operational. Goon maxing as another Black Prince, so we have 2 Black Princes on the field right now. We'll see how long that lasts, or if the Germans counterattack. Panther is on the field. We have a Tiger on the field, so they're bringing out some better armor. Yeah. We'll have to see how long that lasts. So many pieces of support equipment just bombed to oblivion. This entire area has just been cratered thanks to all the artillery that's been just hitting that sector thanks to the, Chalalero. Red is having a real rough time. He has a lot of artillery. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 Nebelwerfers, but he forgot to get AT, and he has nothing to fight off this American counterattack. He has no frontline units. His entire army is support. I am just not seeing how the Axis win this unless they do something so crazy. But let's see. Nebelwerfers have fired and burned away at least one artillery piece. A second one is under some fire. With this position, it should be gone. But again, after you fire that, you need to get the hell out of there because the Allies are going to hit you with everything they have, if I had to guess. And yeah, 4 units are going to run off, but we already have scout units heading into that area. Recovery vehicle moving on in on a Panther. Is he going to salvage it? Very risky, but Germans seem to be hitting the British forces in the south and maybe pushing in the south. There's luckily looks like the American Black Prince and an EZ-8 are moving in to counter any sort of Tiger counteroffensive. Panther being held back by 3 Hellcats in this sector, so he's not going to easily reinforce that sector. Yeah, the Allies have this area pretty much locked down. We have recon going overhead. Artillery could easily pulverize the sector and kill so many German units. We also have some airstrikes coming on in. He has yet to upgrade it. So, oh, wait. Never mind, it was another strafe. That's recon artillery. He is bringing the Panther back from the dead, so we will have a Black Prince and a Panther to support his war effort. Fighting off the Tiger cannot fight all that. There's 2 Black Princes right now fighting that Tiger. Jaeger squads are just sitting there menacingly. Actually, not even menacingly, because they can't do anything. Tiger goes down. Oh my god! Well, it was a trap. V1 pulverizes the EZ-8 and the Goons Black Prince, leaving the American Black Prince the only one on the field. That's pretty funny. Martyr goes down. And now we have a Panther and a Black Prince under this guy's under this guy's army. He has... Damn. Alright. But again, it's right now it's a battle for victory points. The Germans need to do something. Right now, killing Blue's army, I think, would be the easiest win. Neutralize that, lock it down, and then hurry up and move whatever you... Because you need that victory point under your control. Maybe you push for this one? Can he recover a second Black Prince? I am not too sure. But he may attempt it. Panther, American Panther, engaging the Palm Grenadiers. We currently have the Black Prince rolling on up. He might just destroy the Rex here. He does. Who needs a Black Prince when you can go for a Tiger? That's right, Tung is getting a Tiger tank operational. We have the artillery heading south. The Nebelwerfers are not going to be pulverized by the Black Prince. Panther should hold back the Stug, since, well, smoke's coming down this sector, and also, well, even if... Oh, wait, hold on. Air support coming on in, hitting the Black Prince, but the recovery vehicle is untargeted, and it's still holding. Destroys the Rex, so they can't use the other one. But here comes a Panther and a King Tiger. The Wreck is destroyed. No Tiger tank for Tung. And actually a lot of armor. We have 2 Panthers and Panzer IV air supporting this sector. This could... Massive armor offensive right across from where Tung is. Black Prince is going to try to hold back the Panzer IV. Does indeed. Air support, though, will hit it. The loiters will damage it. And a massive offensive is currently underway, with Skitty launching everything he has to hold this sector. There is an AT gun here. Black Prince dodges the V1 strike that would have came in that sector, so no more V1s. Infantry section, though, is pretty weak thanks to the King. Air support bombs and gets a great hit on the inbound infantry from all the Jaeger squads and Strasstruppen. Although they will still take it. Panzers are still rolling, trying to kill the artillery. Remember, the Trollalero has no frontline troops. He essentially just has artillery. And artillery is currently hitting the sector with, I think, 0 incoming in right there. That should kill the Vet 3-1 and does kill some of the infantry. All the stuff in the back line still hitting. Right now, Black Prince is moving in with a Panther, having to fight a King Tiger. Damn, when the Allies are like, when the American forces are like a Black Prince and Panthers, all that stands in the way of certain defeats, you know it's bad. All the artillery pieces are dead. The German counterattack, a surprise German counterattack, has saved the Axis in an area I didn't think they could. They took an area that they tried over and over again. All 3 artillery pieces are still decrewed. They need to focus and kill them, not on the infantry. So Skitty could absolutely have a failure here in not killing this. I mean, essentially it's like, you need to kill that, otherwise they could just recruit and then start bombing. Pioneer Squad goes down. King Tiger desperately trying to fight the Panther and Black Prince. But Black Prince and Panther managed to neutralize the King Tiger. Recovery vehicle is still alive with another Easy 8 coming on down, so they could salvage that as well. But German forces did what they need to. They took the victory point here. They took the victory point over here. They managed to, at the very least, push blue down into the river. So right now, German forces have at least regained the initiative. But we look at overall army totals, 6-6, 18, 25 compared to the Allies. What? I mean, blue alone has 13 units. So 36 to 25, the Allies have significantly more men. It's really going to be down to, you know, V1 strikes and other stuff that are really going to help. Deadshot does not have V1 at least for another 2 minutes. At minimum. Panzer IV under fire from multiple Hellcats. Where is... Okay, Pack Gun, please move up. Please move up. Please move up. Well, the Pack Gun, please move up. Okay, never mind. Hellcats are just going to charge on in. Also, where is your additional AT, Red? Like, you have so much, but 1 AT gun? I mean, luckily, it's just a bunch of Hellcats. So, I mean, the Pack Gun can just... Oh, never mind. There's 1 bulldozer. Man, imagine if this man had 2 Pack Guns. Alright. Pack Gun's still just hitting that area. No armor dies. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a situation where we have a Panther, a Black Prince, that's noobs, and Black Prince back here healing. So this American has collected himself a King Tiger, a Panther, and a Black Prince. And of course, he lost another Easy 8, but that's fine. The Americans are taking over this position. But I just want to say, this is the dumbest thing I think I've seen. Having the American players grabbing a Black Prince, a Panther, and a King Tiger. The Germans be giving the Allies the better armor, and the British. But with this and the other point currently being contested by blue, because this man decided not to get any more AT, it's GG. I'm pretty sure it's GG. Panthers on standby, but they need heals, otherwise we suicide the charge. Well, this bullshit. It would be absolute suicide. And yeah, there it goes. The game is done. And yeah, 112 kills for Goon. His infantry section, I would say, has the most armor kills, probably from all the armor he stole. But yeah, Tongue is the one who submitted this. Good game, Tongue. Which I believe Thomas. Yeah, it's Thomas. So yeah, on the Axis side, top damage goes to Deadshot, also top kills. Incinerator, I don't know what the hell you were doing. That was horrible gameplay from your end. Absolutely atrocious. Yeah, that was just a bad play. MG42 with 35 kills, at least, you know, that's something. Easy 8, again, deployed a lot, but really the interesting thing is the King Tiger, Panther, and Black Prince given to him. I mean, pretty much had nothing stopping him from recovering it. So, give credit where credit's due there. Panthers did the best they could, I will say. So, at the very least, Skinny's Panther counterattack was pretty successful. If he would have killed all 3 artillery pieces, it would have been more successful. And potentially could have helped, but I only if the King Tiger would have pulled back. The problem was the Ally Axis were just throwing armor. When the enemy is able to get 3 heavy tanks without really much contention. Yeah, you have a problem. You have a major problem. Also, so much artillery. So much. Let's see. Not really much to say there. Nebula for 35 kills. Not too shabby. 71 for the infantry section. That's what I was waiting to see. Yeah, this man... He went at, he said he would goon to the max, and by God, he did. So, you know, good job to that man for pushing. And Incinerator, I don't know what the hell you were doing, but apparently your T key was broken. You did not you did not understand how to retreat. From what looking here. Some good V1 shots as well that really disrupted allied counterattacks and advances, because the 2 easy 8s and then an easy 8 and a Black Prince dying to a 1v1 strike. That's a hell of a V1. That's a solid V1 strike right there. But yeah, even with those great strikes, it was not enough. What do you guys think? I thought this was a pretty damn good game at the very least, with some really ridiculously dumb gameplay on the Axis, but some good stuff from the Allies. Allies just having some real bad RNG luck though. But hey, what do you think? Leave me a comment down below. It's been Greyshot17. I'll see you guys next time.
Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17, and before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Milam, Big Cooch, Aphyria, Ace, Pyro Shark, Tonybee 95, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you, and to the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.